I cannot overestimate the importance of making sure your first property purchase is the right property purchase. This is because property has large capital growth variability between different properties. There are large transaction costs when you buy properties, such as stamp duty and lender's mortgage insurance. And lastly, each property is different in terms of the potential flaws and defects it may have. Over the last 30 years, houses have grown by about 7% per annum, whereas units and apartments have only grown by about 4.7% per annum. If you were to buy a house versus an apartment, both at $800,000, the capital growth differential over 10 years could be a whopping $360,000. If you can't afford a property that can generate a sufficient capital growth rate, you could be better off rent vesting. The old adage that rent money is dead money is simply not true. Often, the interest component of a loan will be similar to the cost of your rent expense. And as long as you're saving the amount that would have gone towards principal repayments, you could be better off generating a higher rate of return in another investment. If you buy a house for $1 million with a 90% LVR, you could pay $85,000 in combined stamp duty and lender's mortgage insurance. Given that significant cost, if you purchase a property, you need to make sure that you can be in that property for a sustained period of time, typically at least 5 to 10 years. So have a think, could we live in this house in 5 to 10 years? The answer may be no if you plan on extending your family or your work or lifestyle is anticipated to change. You should never purchase a property without obtaining a building inspection report. Older properties often need to be re-stumped or rewired or have major plumbing works done. Newer properties often have combustible cladding or leaky balconies. So you need to make sure you do your due diligence on the specific property you're purchasing. You can find this blog post in the link in my bio. And if you're ready to buy your first home, you can also reach out for an obligation-free initial chat.